Allison, and welcome to Dressage 101. Today we're going to be talking to you about dressage and why you should do it.
I'm Allison Kelson, and we'll also be going over some of the rules you need to know to be successful at your first dressage show.
Dressage is a word that comes from the French. It means a methodical way of training. For many years, dressage riders and trainers have been using this training pyramid to organize their dressage training methods.
Starting at the bottom levels with rhythm and relaxation, a trainer trains their horses while moving up the pyramid to connection and impulsion. We must remember the bottom layers because they are the basics of all training. So if the horse loses its rhythm, the trainer must go back and review. My friends sometimes ask me why do I do dressage. I have found that it makes me better able to coordinate my horse when I ask her to do something like trail class obstacles, and it helps me balance her for jumping.
I enjoy showing because the dressage tests ask for movements that the judges score and comment on. Then I can use those scores and comments at home to further my training.
There are many levels offered at most dressage shows, starting with intro with the basics walk, trot, and canter. Each level from intro to fourth have 3 tests to choose from, with A being the most simple and C being the most difficult within each level.
There are 5 typical high levels of dressage. Some of these high levels ask you to do flying lead changes every stride and trotting in place, which we call passage. There are also many specialty classes in dressage, like rider equitation and pre-caprelli, which have jumps in the dressage ring.
Since Story County is offering dressage Intro C test this year at Fair, we want to help you understand and prepare to understand the rules and help you to participate.
First, we need to talk about the dressage tests. Dressage tests are all pattern tests, and we can use tests to help us with the shows. You can either memorize the test before you show or have someone read them while you show. My mom has offered to read to anyone who wants it read to them while you show in this year's 4-H fair. This is Novice Test C. We'll be using this test for 4-H County Fair. Sorry, not Novice, Intro Test C. As you can see at the top, there are requirements and purpose. Everything you need to do is stated under them.
On the left side, you see movement 1 and then the test column. It says enter working trot rising. That means you start at A, which is the gate, and then in interesting trot, you go to X. X is in the middle of the arena. X halt salute, which means you stop at X, you halt, you salute, and you proceed with your pattern. Can any of you please demonstrate a salute first?
So at X, you'll want to halt, come to a complete halt, and then you put all of your reins and your whip in one hand. You drop your free hand and you nod. The judge will nod back to you. We're going to have Mom be the judge. And then you can proceed. You don't want to halt with your whip in hand because you might send your horse off the halt.
Now we want to look at directive ideas. First, number 1, A tells us where we are going to do the action that we are doing. The test column tells us what we are doing, and the directive ideas tell us how we are doing, how to do them. Then we see a box for points that the judge will give us. Leading all back to rhythm.
Yes, we did already talk about rhythm. It was the base of the training pyramid, so thus it is important to remember.
After the directives, we see a box for points the judge will give us. Dressage judges are specially trained to use a scale from 0 to 10. Each number from 0 to 10 has an exact meaning. 0 means not performed, 5 means sufficient, 7 would be fairly well, and 10 would be excellent.
The coefficient is used to make certain movements more important. The total is written after the coefficients and any errors are figured. The remarks are the judge's comments. A typical comment for this test would be not straight on center line. At the bottom of this test, there are also collective remarks, and they include things like writer's position and submission. By the way, submission is the only thing on this test with a coefficient of 2. So whatever score the judge gives you for submission, it will automatically double. Pointing out the relaxation base of the trying pyramid again. Because we know if our horse is happy to respond to our aids, he is relaxed.
The rings are always set up the same way. But there are two sizes. The small arena, which is 20 by 40 meters, and the standard arena, which is 20 by 60 meters. We will utilize the small ring for fair because it is the normal ring size for lower level classes. The gate is always at A, X is always in the middle, and C is usually where the judge is at. And those are all on center line. At the end of intro test C, there will be a final salute, and it is located at G. It feels really close to the judge.
Those are the letters we need to know are K, E, or A, K, E, H, C, M, B, and F. There are several mnemonics we use to remember these. My favorite is all King Edward's horses can make big fences. Clockwise, this is A, K, E, H, C, M, B, and F. There are other letters we have to learn as we start moving up levels, but for our Fright show, this will be sufficient.
The judge will be looking for a relaxed horse and rider. A horse who chomps the bit or a rider who is not smooth will not look relaxed and they will not get a good scoring.
Use the corners and stay out on the rail. Using the corners of the ring will help you keep your horse balanced, and staying out on the rail helps prepare you for the next element of the test.
Completely before you salute. You're judged on it twice, so don't rush it, and remember to be calm and relaxed.
You will be eliminated if all 4 feet get out of the arena, so don't practice jumping in and out of it, even though it does look tempting, and ride carefully past the open gate. The judge may choose, if you make a mistake while doing your test, the judge may choose to blow a whistle or ring a bell, and they will start you where you messed up.
Please continue at E.
Yes. So that will not get you eliminated, but it will. You will be deducted 2 points.